People like to be ignorant and just, how can I say, use what they want for their own benefit. I tell you what I defined earlier about the beauty and knowing what the difference between love and lust is. Everybody considers themselves to be lustful, of course, because every person wants to be envied and looked at. But literally, what's your purpose? Because for me, I get no purpose out of it because literally what I like, somebody else will always like. It's obviously evident that way. It never fails. Everybody always steals my shit, one way or the other. So I say like this though. If you really love someone, and you really, really do, there's no price tag. Nothing matters at all. There is literally no price tag at all that you would not do or really compromise on. Nothing. So you may have that 99.99%, but literally that 1% is what makes you tolerable to an extent. For you, the next individual, or whatever you want to call it, because how can I say like this? That 0.1% or 0.01%, whatever it is either overproof or perfection at the point of stating that literally you could, how can I say, you could be around someone else and still not have any issues pertaining to that one in particular issue that you're dealing with that you're trying to clean. So I even say it on this magnitude, even with you trying to clean on that magnitude of being beautiful and ethical and et cetera, no person in their right mind will literally completely remove a parent out of the situation unless they had a point to prove to begin with. So rushing into marriage for what? Why are we having unprotected sex and you basically what? Being on your period. What more does that actually have to state? I don't believe nothing else. Because literally, who else am I fucking after you? That's a great question, right? But yet still, you threw the devil at me and said that I'm basically supposed to be burning somebody? Oh, you're funny as fuck. But I give you this one though. The value of karma and truth and beauty. Because those who know they're beautiful, they love to hit at that shit. Some people actually hate it though. The ones that hate it is because literally it's for the good and bad reason. They're insecure with themselves, which is the bad reason. But the good reason is the fact that literally they're getting a compliment that they so wanted to have. So what's the issue behind that? I gave you love and loyalty, and I wrote something very nice and detailed out. But literally, how can I say like this? It just disappeared all of a sudden. So I surmise it this way. Since people just like to steal people's things out of phones and just act like people don't notice nothing at all. So you may love somebody, but yet still, will they give you their last and all, meaning their last quarter, their last dime, their last of anything, even, how can I say like this, their last, bite? You could say that too, but literally, will that person actually open a door for you when you get in a vehicle? Will that person actually take you home when you need to be situated? Will that person actually look for you when you really need to be found? 9 times out of 10, most people will not look for you because they have their own self-individual, self-indulging purposes out of it. 9 times out of 10. But literally, how can I say like this? What's your purpose? Everybody says they have a purpose, but yet still, what's your purpose of wearing makeup? What's your purpose of wearing your hair straight? What's the purpose of being presentable? That's some people's purpose, but yet still, some people do it for fashion, some people do it for respect, and some people just do it just because they like to be gawked at or looked at. Just to draw eyes for no purposeful reason, just to basically make that person who they walking with look good or look bad, because literally, good and bad comes out of the situation in both ways. Good is that you're actually presentable to where he wants to walk with you. What's bad is that you're not, and he's not the only one looking at you. So what do you define it? What's your purpose? So, as I stated, yes, you went to my graduation, and yes, I've seen others that try to resemble and follow your ethics, but what is your purpose? Every situation that I've encountered between another party, I'll say like this, or whatever you want to call it, you basically presented it in the magnitude of basically making it seem like I would succumb to it. And even if I did succumb to it, what was your purpose? That's my purpose.